Today marks 2 years since the Blanco River started rising to record heights and ravaged the town of Wimberley overnight.
Fox 7's Casey Claiborne gives us a look back at the deadly Memorial Day flood of 2015.
May 23, 2015. Stan Starrett, who lives right on the Blanco River, had been keeping an eye on the rising water. After nearly 20 years living there, flooding had never been a big problem. When he checked his backyard around midnight, he started to worry.
We stood right here and we saw the water coming up, starting to climb the stairs. And I said, we better get out of here.
Starrett says shortly after that, first responders showed up.
And they pounded on the door and they said, you have less than 5 minutes. There's a wall of water coming and you must leave. You cannot take anything.
Starrett and his family spent the next few nights sleeping on pews at a local church while the reality of the cleanup process set in.
All the windows and all the doors were all blown out. A lot of the furniture was washed down the river.
But they didn't have to go it alone.
Everybody started showing up to help us, and the help was unbelievable. Neighbors, people we never saw before, all pitched in. I've never seen such a giving community.
During the Memorial Day flood, 11 people lost their lives. In Wimberley, the Blanco River rose to more than 40 feet. Hundreds of homes were destroyed. The Wimberley community is still rebuilding. Starrett says some weren't able to rebuild. Fox 7 interviewed Mr. Starrett in 2015 in the aftermath of the flood. His home has come a long way since then.
There was some doubt in my mind when it first happened whether I wanted to rebuild it or not. There was no question in my wife's mind it had to be done. And I had to honor that.
Tom Kaiser owns a restaurant called I Know's Brew and Chew in downtown Wimberley. He says even though he knew rising water would be an issue that night, he didn't realize just how big of an issue.
When I saw how high it was, I thought, oh, we've got more than just a little flood.
Kaiser says the water entered his restaurant and badly damaged his equipment.
Here at I Know's, Kaiser has the Memorial Day flood marked on the bar. As you can see, water got up to 18 inches. He says the Halloween flood of that year was even worse for them, got up to 30 inches.
Halloween was much worse for us because that was actually Cypress Creek flooding. Cypress Creek flooding was a raging flood, and it literally tore our deck apart. It tore all of our literally the back ramps of the building. It did major physical damage to the building.
2 years after the Memorial Day flood, Kaiser reflects on a community that stuck together.
It really damaged the community in the sense of like an outsider came in and violated the whole community. But what was really neat about it was the community then coming together as one and coming up Wimberley strong.
For Starrett, when a big storm is on its way, nowadays that means anxiety.
We watch the weather more religiously now than we ever have. It's a fear factor, really.
Casey Claiborne, Fox 7 News.